Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back to Final Fantasy. This is Jose. It's been a couple of days, and I can explain that because, as you can probably imagine, we went through every area. We made sure to completely get 10 of every fiend for this monster arena. Trust me, I needed the days to do it. I couldn't sit here and farm it all day long. It's just, oh, it took way too long. But we have 10 of everything finally, so I mean, mission accomplished in a way. Yeah, 10 of everything. It took a while, but you just gotta have persistence, really, is all it takes. I think I've spent, if we look here on the save sphere, I can show you exactly. I spent about a little over 8-9 hours farming. About 12 hours actually, 13 maybe. So yeah, I split it up over 3-4 days, got that done. And one thing you can imagine, oh yeah, our sphere grid looks beautiful right now. I made sure to, I actually went back in the Omega Ruins and redid that chest thing, so I got the warp spheres. And basically what I did, let me trace back here, I put everybody, I mean everybody, back here at the beginning of Orin's grid. So this way I kind of have a simple chain to go through. I found got a couple HP spheres from farming some of the rare mobs. Went ahead and started plugging them into all the random empty spheres. And well, yeah. So we got a lot of levels now. Our Aeons look beautiful because of Yuna's upgrades. I mean, just look at Cindy's HP right now. 24.3k HP. She's looking amazing as a tank Aeon. Even Sandy's about to hit 20k. She's at 15. Doing a lot of grinding helps. So what we're doing today is we have everybody in their celestial weapons. We're going to go ahead and give some of the monster arena guys a try. Show you guys what's up. So probably easiest thing to fight first would be the area conquests. I believe that's it. Okay, yeah. First we're going to go back and visit our old friend Chimeragist, who was the very first monster you got from completing the Comlands. As you see, we got quite a bit of gil now. 2.5 million. Okay. So we're back to fighting these guys. And I think I forgot to mention, we went... I fought a couple of these guys already. And I got some dark matters. And so everybody has an ultimate weapon, or ultimate armor. So everybody has auto haste, everybody has auto phoenix, everybody has auto protect, and everybody has ribbon. So it's going to be great against these monsters because they're not going to be doing, you know, the status effects. This guy especially though, he's going to hurt no matter what we do because it's elemental damage. So if it was status effects, I mean, it would be okay. But this guy has about 180k HP. But I want to show you guys something that we did here in just a second. Let's cheer up. Let's just see how much damage we get with the celestial weapons. Oh yeah, Waka hurts. Even Riku kind of hurts. I mean, well, not nearly as much, but so let's go ahead and get cheered up. And now that I've done a bunch of sphere grid farming, I'm not even near maxed yet, but because of it, our damage is just insane. So if you get overkills on these guys, not only do you get a bunch of AP, you get return spheres, and sometimes you'll get dark matters, which are what you use to make those ultimate armors to give you ribbon. So you see everybody has an ultimate armor now. Sanctuary for Titus, Shutout for Waka, Impervious Riku, Yuna Holy Ring, Orin Solidity, Kamaria Acropolis, and Lulu's Eternity. So everybody has an ultimate armor now, which is good for this and good for Dark Aeons, but not exactly good for the final boss penance. So that was Chimeragist. Anybody that costs 6,000 will pretty much be an easy fight. Don Tomberry is a special case, which we'll get to later. So let's go ahead. We just did Chimeragist. So let's go ahead and take the time and just go through these guys and see what they're like. So Strat Obvious. I'm terrible at pronouncing names. So it's a rock flyer creature. I don't know how much HP these guys have, but I know they die quickly because I've been maxing out sphere grids. And also, we got Tidus's final Overdrive Blitz Ace. So let's go ahead and show you guys what this looks like. Probably his most powerful. Oh yeah. Major overkill. It's not even done yet. Comes Lulu with a trusty Blitzball. He does it like his normal drives. See, the thing about Tidus's Overdrive is it does damage equal to 15% of his max. I believe it's 15% of his max. And then it does the 9th hit, which is damage equal to all the damage he has done previously. So, yeah. It's one monster of an Overdrive to use. Amulets and Virtuosos. Sometimes it's the Dark Matters are rare drops, but if you have money, it's nice to farm these guys. You get really good, really good equipment out of these guys. And it's also a really good place to farm for spheres to I can't remember what it is. There's a special guy here you can farm. I have my walkthrough right here. There's a special guy you can farm. I'm trying to figure out what it is. It's these things called clear spheres, but I don't remember who it was you get it from. I've farmed a couple of them, but I can't remember what is it. Clear spheres. It said it somewhere in this thing I was reading. It's just really hard to read these. Let's see. Anyway, there's somebody you can farm out here that will give you clear spheres. And what they do is basically, you click them, and it tells you which, well, not really which, any sphere you're adjacent to, either the one you're on or the ones before you or after you, you can use a clear sphere, and it will take that node and make it empty, so you can come through with all your HP, MP, strength, agility, magic, defense, luck even. You can come through with all the spheres, plug them in, and then you can fill them in. So basically, the sphere grid becomes sort of your play toy. You can make it maxed out as much as you want to, because the stat maxes for the whole entire sphere grid are, if you were to completely do the whole entire thing as said, it's 99,999 HP, 999 MP, 255 strength, defense, magic, and magic defense, 250 agility, 230 luck, and 60 evasion and 0 accuracy. You don't really need accuracy as much as you would think you would, but it's not a bad thing to build it so you guarantee they can't dodge. It's kind of weird how it says 0 accuracy, but it's just... Let's say, you can technically have luck take the place of all your accuracy nodes, because luck is also kind of like accuracy. So let's take a look real quick at our stats and show you guys just how much different it looks from how it used to be. See, Tidus is almost at max strength, defense, his agility is getting there, his evasion's high, his luck is really high, accuracy's getting there, Waka, same thing, Riku, Orin was the other one we did. He's more of a tank than anything else right now. But we're gonna stop doing levels for now, so we're just gonna go through and fight these guys. So we just did Strat Vios, Malboro Menace, Ambush, Putrid Breath. It's about the same thing as Bad Breath, but that ribbon really helps. It makes us immune to all of his status effects. So you just come through here and you quick it. Quick it is your friend in this instance because it gives you so much more reaction time. One person who doesn't have it yet, it's her, so I mean, it's kind of a good idea to also steal from these guys. Some of them have some really good stuff you can get only from the Monster Arena. So with Titus and Warren, you can just go through this really quickly. Riku's more here just to soak up AP. Get your overkills. Let's see if they drop Dark Matters. No, not yet. Kotos. Ogre, pretty much. So he already puts the dukes up. Now, one thing I forgot to mention, I forgot to take out Titus's overdrive mode. He does have counterattack, is the bad thing. The auto protect helps against most of these guys, though. Don't really have to worry about healings right now because of that. The auto Phoenix down really helps. Just be warned, the lower your HP and your characters get, the less damage they're going to start doing. Let's get that 40 healing springs. These guys have got some really good items inside them. No need to waste your MP off Yuna, just come through here and save. So it's just a farming process, but I don't know, I'm trying to think here, what was it? Oh yeah, Titus, I forgot to set him as a warrior. I was wondering why his overdrive wasn't charging. But there's a certain thing we need to do here eventually. We have to, excuse me, you have to come through here, and eventually, and you have to fight one eye. We're not doing it now, but come through here, fight one eye, and get his triple AP weapons with at least 2 slots. You can suffice with 1 slot, but 2 is perfect. And you will see why in the future that is a necessity. If we can get this guy down before he uses a skill. Oh, well, easy. So you see, once you've done a lot of sphere grid leveling, this is very easy to do. And because I had several hours of it, you can imagine I got more than enough levels. So next is Jormungand. Oh my gosh, Jormungand. Basculus. Probably gonna Stone Gaze. Yeah, these guys are pretty tough though in some situations though. Probably not gonna kill him. Nope, kill him. Okay. So in a lot of instances, if you've already done a lot of your sphere grid leveling while you were capturing things, which in all reality is not a hard thing to do considering what you have to fight and how long you have to be out there, it's just, oof. You go through these guys so fast. Cactar King has a counter of 10,000 needles. Yes, as you can imagine, it hurts. Even at max HP, you cannot survive that attack. And he'll use it to counter everything we do. So I haven't really fought. Yeah, there it goes. Haven't fought that guy yet, so. Blessed gems. Nobody's giving us any rare draws yet, but that's the beauty of being able to farm. So it's just if you aren't ready, these guys will kick your ass. Oops. So we're still on area conquest. Espada. Yep, this guy has regen on him, so best to take him out fast. Pretty sure he has a counter here. Hades Claw. Pretty much insta-death. You can evade and counter. Not evade and counter. You can evade it though, so it's kind of nice in that sense. But the Monster Arena is very easy to do now. Dark Matter. Yeah, there it is right there. So you just keep fighting these guys till you eventually get enough for all your ultimate armors. So next is the Abyss Worm. That's a threat edge. Oh no, no. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but see that evade and counter. So it's just very easy. Come through and steal from these guys. Some of them have some really good stuff. Overkills. Already getting quite a bit of steer levels, and I'm not even grinding yet. Which honestly, the grinding for the... I'm not fighting him just yet. The grinding for the sphere grid actually won't take a whole lot of time. Ugh, behemoths. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So, what we'll probably be doing over the next couple of days is I'll probably be farming these guys, making sure I get max sphere grid. Then we'll do all that. I'll go fight Dark Aeons, and we'll see what else has to be done. See even more Dark Matter. All of these guys can drop Dark Matter as a rare drop. And we should probably heal first to get max damage. But because I've pretty much got max damage, I will be clearing these guys out very quickly. Only thing is I have to get the right weapons on. So area conquest, who was that? Abaddon. I hate these things. Even in the Omega Ruins, these things are a pain in the ass to fight. Something about just them auto-hasting is just, ugh. Purifying salts, very good idea to farm those. So they're not very expensive to fight. After a while it does start to take a bit of a toll on your gil count, so just be sure if you run out of money, go back to Omega Ruins, farm those mimics, especially with Riku. This guy's nasty Vorbin. I'm pretty sure this guy's immune to armor break. Yeah, exactly. He has a nasty counter. If you ever fought the Barbatros and Inside Sin, you know exactly what I'm talking about with that mortar. Healing Springs. I think Mana Springs are his common drop. Ugh, not again. One thing I will show you about my items list. I have been farming a lot, so I've pretty much got max everything, which is really nice. Even Mega Elixirs. Don't ask me how. It's just, I fought so many things, I've got so many rare drops. It's beautiful. It makes farming these guys a singe to have those maxed items. Probably go ahead and blitz ace this guy. It's that mortar just wrecks. Auto Phoenix is very nice. Defend. Okay, Waka, or we can just get ourselves killed. How about that? Let's go ahead and just blitz ace him. Should be enough damage, hopefully. So this guy has a lot of HP. Yeah, it's not 15% of my damage, not at all. I've gotten a lot better about timing on this thing. So your celestial weapons, your ultimate armors, they make a very big difference with these guys. Friend spheres are really nice to have. So I think that's it for Conquest, or Area Conquest. I think, at least. We'll check and see. We'll have to fight Don Tomberry too, but it's a bit of a pain in the ass without the items. Let's just check it and see. So, it's a Tomberry, as you can imagine. Only problem is, when he does Karma, let's see if you notice the damage. Oh yeah. So basically how Don Tomberry works, he's like any other Tomberry, except the fact his Karma, instead of being at times 10 for every monster you killed, it's times 100. And he is actually the best thing for you to be fighting, because if you can get, excuse me, it's very early in the morning, but if you fight Don Tomberry, if you fight One Eye and you get those triple AP items, especially with 2 slots, you can take that, put Overdrive to AP on there, and then you come here and fight this guy with Stoidic Overdrive mode on, and basically every time he hits you, you're gaining AP, and you get triple AP, and then your Overdrive turns into AP too, and you're doing Stoidic, so all that Overdrive turns into AP. Very useful fight to exploit. I'm not sure the developers really realized it whenever they released it, that you could do that, but it's a very nice, easy way to get your Sphere Grid maxed out. The only problem is, for people like Kimari who haven't killed a whole lot, what you do is you just go to fight monsters, go to Besaid, kill dingoes, just over and over again, pay to kill a dingo. Very cheap, very easy to kill, just come through here and kill dingoes. Get Kimari's kill counter maxed up to 999,000 or 99,000 damage, and then basically sit there and do your Sphere Grid mastering. As you can see, without that, I mean, it still happens very fastly. I mean, we still have a bunch of levels now, but it really helps having that. Let me just pump these levels into Waka real quick. So Waka's already pretty much at the max damage, but Celestial weapons will do that. But we can always go higher, so that he does close to max damage even whenever he's low HP. Auron will always be maxed out low HP no matter what you do, so there's almost no point trying to level up Auron's strength anymore. Almost. You want to get Riku's kind of up there a bit. I do have a bunch of Fortune Spheres now. I don't remember exactly where I farmed them. It's been a hazy couple of days. It's just, I'm tired. I'm just ready to get through the monster arena. It's fun, but And also there's a thing you can do. If you fight Dark Yojimbo, I believe it's Dark Yojimbo, you have a chance of getting attribute spheres, which are really helpful for getting stats on characters like Yuna for your Aeons and all that, Lulu for magic. Just the problem is you have to fight Yojimbo in a series of 5s. You can fight him multiple times, I believe. It's just you fight him 5 times in a row before you're done. So it's a very exhausting, very drawn out fight that can end up with you losing after like 4 battles if you mess up once. So we just did the area conquests. That's all of them, I believe, yes. Now we go to species. These guys are not exactly the funnest thing to fight, but we'll do it. This guy has very, very high evasion. Evade and counter does work here. Sometimes the evading is a little off. Depends if you have maxed out evasion or not. He dies very quickly, it's just evading those fangs of hell is the worst part, because it's an insta-death. No matter what resistances you have, always insta-death. Fangs of Chaos not exactly as bad as you think it would be. So Fenrir, very easy kill. You can use whatchamacallit, Distillers on him, and he'll drop about, I believe it's either Fenrir or it's Fenrir. You use Distillers for whenever you run low on your spheres, and he'll drop. Sorry for all of you hunting guys. He'll drop 40 of every sphere if you use all your Distillers on him, or at least your breaks or something like that. So that's Fenrir or an Ithot. These guys have really hard to pronounce names. So it's a Raptor. We just use an Elixir on Titus. So, as you can imagine, Orin is not exactly the best pick for this place because of his mass immune. Ribbon works nicely for that. So, it's a really good idea just to get Riku in here. Rename cards are almost useless. But get Riku in here, get her HP up, not HP, AP up. Why would you farm rename cards? It's just almost a waste. Evade encounters, just... You probably need to level up your evasion a bit more to make use of evade encounter. Gambler spirits. So fighting these guys is just very profitable. Terex. Cymurg, a bird. I think it does have a counter. Very easy kill. Very, very easy kill. Yep, see? Normal drops, you can get these things. Spheres. So I believe species conquests are the best things to fight if you're just looking for those spheres. Poison Fangs. Oh, it heals itself. That's not for much though. Overkill. It should still drop spheres, or it's gonna drop dark matter. Either one. Accuracy spheres. So this is the great place to farm for late game. What was that? Was that Hornet? Yes. Vidatu. Imp. So magic damage. Insta kill though. Very easy kill. I believe it's the one that drops magic spheres, if I'm not mistaken. MPs. So we come down here again, species, and now we come to the famous one eye. As you can imagine, it's a one eye. Should be a 2-3 hit kill. 2 hit kill. Let's see if it drops a weapon for us. Mage's Shield. I do not believe that is it, but let's take a look at it and see. What was that? Titus. Nope, that is definitely not it. That is kind of cool though. 50% MP increase. So what you do is you just come back down here. You fight one eye again and again and again until he drops your items. It's a process. There's a lot of farming in the in-game content, but it is worth it in the end. See if it drops it again. It'll be a weapon, so you know if you got it or not. Golden Arm, that might be what we're looking for. Let's take a look and see. Riku. Golden Arm, triple AP. Yep. Now your thing is, you're gonna want to try and get one that with it. You can do it with one slot, but it's nice if you have at least. Because I'll show you on her flexible arm real quick why it's nice to have at least 2. So say I have triple AP in that first one. I come all the way down here. I get triple overdrive. Then I get overdrive to AP. And then I believe I can put on, probably not double AP. I can put on, I believe that was it. So it's overdrive to AP, triple AP, woo, triple overdrive, and then that's it. Very, very handy. so it makes leveling up a breeze whenever you turn on Stoidic. Thing is though, you just have to have those 2 slots. Like I said, you can make do with just doing the overdrive to AP thing, but it's very handy to have that 3rd slot on there. So what I'm probably going to do with the Monster Arena is I'm probably going to farm that one that gives me clear spheres, if I can ever remember the name of the damn thing. And I'm going to pretty much go through here, and I'm going to max out my sphere grade if I can, and basically it's just a grind from here on out. There's not a whole lot left we can do in the whole game besides grind. So we'll have to take everyone back to fight the dingoes and all that, have them fight it, level up, get the max kill rate we can, fight Don Tomberry with our weapons, and just max out the sphere grid. Because to fight Dark Aeons, we have to have near max stats. Okay, this guy's a special kind of hell. I remember this one. Look at this. Immune to all physical damage. So what you do, you bring in Yuna, and you summon. Let's just bring in someone like, I don't know, Bahamut. I believe it takes elemental damage, and that's it. Now Bahamut's not a good mage, but I believe he should still do damage against it. Does auto reflect. So what you have to do is you have to use overdrives on your Aeons. Only damage you're gonna get. Literally the only source of damage. Besides, well, Lulu, for example. So, fighting, I would not recommend farming this guy unless you really need the spheres he drops, because I will show you what they are in just a second. Lunar Curtain is not a bad drop. Let's just cast Reflect. Casting Reflect on your party is not a bad idea, especially on Yuna, because let's just see what happens if you cast Reflect on yourself. I need to have Yuna do it too. No. Just Reflect. Just see what happens. It still happens though, but there is a chance that he will not cast it on himself but on you, which will reflect it back. So it's basically, it's a reflect war. Sorry, this Kira. So since he's not immune to black damage or black magic, we can finally show you what Flare does. On ourselves. I'm a Dimbo. So, now that I just remembered that, bring Titus back in, cast Reflect on yourself, and try that again. After where is it? It's Kira. I just keep forgetting everything today, don't I? So like I said, not a very fun fight. Would not recommend farming him. If at all possible, do not farm him. When is Lulu gonna get a turn? Come on. Let's just bring in Shiva and end it. So I believe Shiva has Reflect as her white magic spell. Does she? Yes, she does. So cast Reflect Okay, that went swimmingly. So like I said, this guy's a very big pain in the ass, even for high levels. So, depend on your black mage, but just be prepared for it to be a long fight. So probably bring in Riku, even though she's low HP. Black magic, because some damage is better than no damage, am I right? Oh, for the love of God. Very, like I said, very irritating fight. Who does not have reflect? So, cast on yourself. What? Does he heal from black magic? He shouldn't. Nonsense! What is this madness? So yes. Literally, Aeon's the only way to go for this, apparently. Let's try Anima. So I'm going to fight this guy this one time and then never touch him again. Because I forgot how bullshit this fight is. I believe pain does hurt him. So, give it a try. It does hurt. So just don't do that. But one thing that's cool about these guys is, I will show you here if I can get Lulu back out. I believe it's Lulu. They are not immune to Doom, but it's just the problem is, woo, all these monsters, if you cast Doom on them, it's just the counter is so high, it's usually not worth doing it. Bring Kamari in here. Not that you can learn anything from it, but let's just see here. So you still have a lot of farming to do to completely fight this guy easy. Elemental damage, I am so retarded. Okay, well, we're not ready to fight this guy, so. I keep forgetting, some of the Aeons are completely elemental damage, it's just, So what we're gonna do is just bring Titus in here and just flee it. We're not ready for this fight yet. Ugh, that was nasty. Save. So we still have a while to go before we fight that guy. But we can fight the rest of them. So species, conquest, Nega Elemental. I thought I said Naga first. So Elemental. You can still damage it though. But it counteracts it ultimate. So, about fighting this guy. You need lots of HP. You also need to have very high defenses. So we need to switch Yuna out, which we cannot do at the moment. Blitz Ace him. So using your overdrives, very much beneficial in this area. Almost a necessity. Still did not kill him, and he's probably going to counteract with Ultima. So yeah, this guy, not a fun fight. Just like the Flam. Guys, this isn't even the originals yet. The original creations are the hardest things to fight. Okay, so we need to use another Mega Elixir. Good thing to do here, probably walk in, since he's got higher stats than Riku does. At least Walker will probably live through it. Okay, or not. What's so special about Titus he keeps living through it? Does he have shell or something is what it is? No, my MP! Let's try that. Let's try casting shell and see how that works. It is elemental damage, I believe, so it should help. Let's test it out. So shell does help in this instance. Yuna will probably not live through it either way though, so let's see if we can't end this. So no real good way to make this fight go fast. Let's try attack reels. I've not gotten better at it, sadly. Oh, I got it! See how much damage you can pop out. Hopefully kill it. Still not dead. Damn. Wish we could get Yuna out of here, but it's not letting me use her. The agility on these guys is just too much. So get your Sphere Grid maxed out, because you will need the magic defense against this guy. Otherwise you will not live. Cast it on Yuna, what are the luck of that? Yeah, she's gonna... Wait a minute. Ah, we can finally get her out of here. It's gonna take a while, but... Come on. Okay. Now let's bring out Auron, our tank. Yeah, it's banishment. Shield does not kill it. Damn. So Auron dies. Not if we cast Shell on him, I think. So these guys can be very tough fights, even at max levels. So, just be prepared for the grind, is all I'm gonna say. Auron still lives, Titus isn't even near half HP yet, so... Ah, perfect. So fighting these enemies is not a fun thing. Twin stars though, very nice item. Okay. Now, the thing is that you don't want Orn in here. Orn is not ideal for fighting these guys at all. Okay. So, yep, that's correct. Inspect the species. Tank it. Oh yeah. This son of a bitch hurts. He does not counter at least, so you have that benefit. Sorta dies easily. Really good steal for light curtains. We might be able to kill him before his next turn, probably not. It doesn't completely kill Titus, but it's pretty close. Closer than I'd like. So, you guys get the basis of the Monster Arena. So what we're going to do is I'm going to end this episode, and then I'll be back shortly with the second part, because we're going to finish the Species Arena. I'm going to show you guys a few secrets, then we may come back and fight the originals, if we're ready. So, I will talk to you guys in just a minute once I get set up for the rest of this.